Let's talk about SB19. If you're a fan in A10, you already know there's something different about their music, right? A kind of emotional depth. But for a lot of people, that feeling raises a really interesting question. Have you ever wondered why some music just feels heavier? Even when a song is supposed to be a total banger, you can feel this weight to it. Well, to figure that out, we've got to go way beyond the charts and the flashy stage lights. We need to dig into the story that actually forged their sound. And here's the thing, it's actually pretty straightforward. If you really want to get the power behind SB19's music, you have to get their journey, their past. It's not just some trivia you read online. No, it's the actual blueprint for everything they create. This idea of being in a freezer, man, it just perfectly sums up their early days. Long before anyone knew their name, there was this cold, lonely period of just grinding it out. And that time, that's what became the foundation for their entire sound. It really all kicks off with one number, 3. For 3 long, grueling years, the guys in SB19 were just trainees. They were sharpening their skills day in and day out with absolutely no one watching. Just waiting for a shot that, let's be real, might never have come. And listen, these weren't your average practice a few times a week years. We're talking about 9 hours every single day. Think about that. This wasn't some after-school hobby. This was everything, an all-in, life or death kind of commitment. And the payoff for all that back-breaking work? Zero. Zilch. Nada. Reports say they got paid basically nothing during that time. Can you even imagine that kind of pressure? Just pouring every ounce of your being into this dream with no safety net, no paycheck, nothing. But here's the crazy part. That whole experience, it didn't just stay in the practice room. You can literally hear it in their music. Go back and listen to their 2018 debut ballad, Tilaluha. I mean, really listen. You can feel that cold, that loneliness, that uncertainty from the freezer years baked right into the song. So, after that quiet debut, the group hit a wall, a real make-or-break moment. Their entire future, every one of those 3 years of work, came down to one single song. This was it. Their last shot to prove that all that sacrifice actually meant something. I mean, look at the stakes here. It's just insane. On one hand, you have the very real, terrifying possibility of disbanding, of it all being for nothing. But on the other hand, you have what actually happened. Go Up blew up. It became this viral anthem of resilience that didn't just get them noticed. It literally saved their careers. And you can feel that do-or-die energy in the song, right? That explosive power. It all makes sense when you remember their name, SB19. It stands for Soundbreak, their mission to break into the scene. Go Up wasn't just a song, it was the soundbreak. It was them pushing back against all the odds with everything they had. So when you lay it all out, their whole trajectory is right here. You've got the quiet, uncertain debut in 2018. Then, boom, just 1 year later, the career-saving pivot with Go Up. And then, boom, a huge leap forward in 2023. A leap toward taking control. And that, my friends, is the next chapter in how their sound evolved. Okay, so they survived that trial by fire. They made it. But the next step for SB19 wasn't just about churning out more hits. No, it was about something much bigger, taking complete, total control of their art and their destiny. And this move in 2023 was absolutely monumental. By founding their own company, 1Z Entertainment, they flipped the script. They went from being the artists to being the bosses, the visionaries, the ones calling the shots. This was a whole new era of creative freedom for them. And guess what? You can hear that freedom all over their music. Just take their monster hit Gento. The whole song is wrapped around this incredible metaphor of mining for gold. But it's not just some clever lyrical trick, it's literally their own story, transformed into a song. Think about it. The mining process in the song is a perfect parallel to their actual journey. The hard labor, that's those 3 years, 9 hours a day, in the freezer. Refining the ore, that's them honing their craft, finding their unique sound. And striking gold, well, that's the global success. And this is the most important part, the autonomy they fought so damn hard for. So when you put all these pieces together, you start to see the bigger picture. For SB19, their past isn't just some sad story they overcame and moved on from. Not at all. It's the very engine that powers everything they do. You can hear echoes of their journey in practically every major song. You hear that freezer uncertainty in Tilaluha, You feel that last chance defiance in Go Up. That heart-wrenching sacrifice of leaving family behind, it's all over Mapa. And that we're gonna prove you wrong resilience against the haters, that's the soul of Bazinga. What they really prove is something powerful for all of us. Your past doesn't have to be a ghost that haunts you. It can be the fuel that drives you. They took every single piece of that hardship and literally turned it into artistic power. Their struggle became their superpower. And that brings us full circle, right back to where we started. That heaviness, that weight we feel in their music, it isn't just sadness. It's the sound of something real. It's the sound of authenticity. It's the weight of experience that was earned, not given, being poured into every single note they sing. But that leaves us with one last kind of mind-bending question, doesn't it? For a group whose entire identity was forged in struggle, what happens when you finally succeed? When the fight is won, does the sound change? It's definitely something to chew on the next time you press play.